Welcome back to A Touch of Evil. We are playing against a Scarecrow, and I've got a mistake that I corrected, which wasn't a mistake. Wow, this is really glossy. Okay, when it came to the Scarecrow attack, this is a random location. I was just reading the first paragraph. The villain attacks, and it says there's no heroes in the space, but it is a random attack. So I did it right the first time before I corrected it a couple episodes ago. But I'm going to leave it as it is. Having used the I think not card on it to just negate it so it doesn't happen. Alright, let's carry on. We are starting with Jack Fellows, our privateer, over here at the Abandoned Keep. Now there is a secret passage from the Abandoned Keep to... where does it go to? I forget. It goes to the... from the manor. I will find that out in a second here. There is a passageway from here across the board. But anyway, we get to roll a die, because if we roll a 1, we get an event card, which we could probably use. We got a 4, so he can move 4. Now the problem if he moves 4 this way, every time you enter a space with a murder of crows, you have to roll a die, and if you roll a 1, yeah, it's not good. So, you know what? For his movement, he's going to go from the Abandoned Keep over to... I've got to figure this out. Alright, over to the coast board, to the Smuggler's Cove. So it says, instead of moving normally, you may pay 1 investigation to move to or from the Abandoned Keep. So he has 5 investigation. He'll pay 1 and use that to move all the way over here to Smuggler's Cove. And there we go. And now, yes, it's time for activities. He has no wounds. Remember, he picked up a musket, so he's got +2 to fight, which is good. And now we have a Smuggler's Cove deck, so let's see what happens at Smuggler's Cove. The Cursed Key. Draw a random location for this key. While at that location, you may discard this key as an action to gain 5 investigation, or discard this key anywhere to force another hero, minion, or villain to re-roll all of their fight dice hits just rolled. Wow! Ooh! It's going to be so cool for the showdown. Alright, random location. We draw a lair card, and it's going to be in the fields. In the fields, I'm not even sure where the fields are, but we're going to be putting that key there. Alright, the fields is way at the top of the board, so we're going to put that card right there in the fields. Right on, I like that. So we can stop there. We of course have our other player here. Abigail is 2 away, so she could go there and get 5. She could go there and get 5 investigation. Was that a good idea, or do we want to save it for re-rolling all of the dice? Does it say all of the dice, or just the ones that missed? I think it's all of the dice. Discard the key anywhere to force another hero, minion, or villain to re-roll all of their fight dice. It's all of them. So if we have a fight against the Scarecrow, and he ends up getting like all hits, we might want to burn that card at that time. Alright, that was our Jack Fellows privateer having his turn. Well, now it's over to Abigail, who's basically right here. So let's get out the dice tray and roll up a die and see how far she can go. She can go 5. And she's wounded pretty heavily. Now, can she get to the doctor's office? Let's have a look. Alright, she can get to the doctor's office. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright, whoops, as I nail her down here. Let's see her doctor's office. Draw an event. Cool, we get to draw an event card. These are usually quite helpful. And we get play immediately. Magistrate mandate. Play this card on any hero. That hero may now carry an additional card from either the Old Wood or the Abandoned Keep. Ooh, we're going to play that on Jack Fellows, because he has the musket from the Abandoned Keep. So now he'll be able to have 2 cards from the Abandoned Keep. If he bounces back next time, he could get another card from there. Cool. Okay, what else does it say? Heal. Heal wounds for 1 investigation each. Cure, pay 6 investigation to cure. So she's got 2 wounds. So yeah, as an action, she's going to go ahead and spend 2 investigation, 1 for each wound, to be completely healed. Because yeah, we don't want to get knocked out. That's just bad. And that very quickly wow, is her action. The doctor's office. And let's get out the dice tray, and we're going to roll up the lovely advanced cooperative board horror chart. And we'll do that in the center board on the Forgotten Isle here. All right, a couple of dice. And what are we going to get? It's all bad. I don't even know why I even bother. 7. They're just all bad. So a 7 on that horrific chart. Ugh. Surge of Evil. Oh, great. Just what we need. Roll once on the villain minion chart and work out the result. If it is a minion, or if the villain attacks, draw a random location for placement. Okay, alright, so we got to roll once. A 6. It is the villain attacking again, so this is random. Scarecrow attack. If there's no heroes in the space, instead put 2 investigation, and the shadow track moves 1. Just fantastic. Alright. But we don't want it to be where somebody is. Alright, so that was the 6. And so we are going to be, of course, at the manor. No! Oh, she's not at the manor. She was just at the manor. Oh, this is so cool. So the Scarecrow is tracking Abigail, hunting her down. Very cool. Alright. And I'm not sure all these... Oh, okay. These are when you do the showdown, I think. The specific text on the layer cards. I believe that's when that takes effect. Alright, she's at the doctor's office. So the attack basically means we're going to get 2 investigation at the manor. The Scarecrow missed Abigail, hot on her trail, and then we have to move the darkness track up 1. That's bad. Well, the militia's there, so the Scarecrow is after Abigail, and I guess the militia was doing their rounds around the manor, or having a snooze up against a tree. Didn't see the Scarecrow. The Scarecrow didn't see Abigail. 2 investigation. Now let's move the track down 1. Alright, the track is dropping down to 14. So he's basically right now at +1 combat, +1 wound. Oh, and I should mention, I said it incorrectly, but he has wounds. He has 5 wounds. Because we're doing the cooperative game, this is 10. But these don't double as well. So he's got 10 plus 2 is 12 hit points, not 14. I misspoke the other time, and someone in chat was kind enough to remind me that that's not how that works. But he does have a +1 attack, though, so he's got 6 attack, and yeah. So anyway, he's got 12 health, not 14. Alright, that was that. The horrible advanced cooperative mystery phase chart phase. And now it's time for a mystery card. And we know how lovely the mystery cards are. These are always bad. I mean, there's no good ones. Wicked manipulation. Mystery hysteria. If Lady Hanbrook is still alive. Yeah. Every hero must immediately discard 1 item or ally. No! And their choice, and immediately move to the crossroads. What the? Oh, that makes me not happy. If she has been killed or has joined the villain, move the shadow track 2 steps. So if Lady Hanbrook's still alive, she is. Every hero must immediately discard 1 item or ally of their choice and immediately go to the crossroads. Well, wow. Well, actually, I don't know. That's not great. So items. Oh my god. Oh, hang on. This. Okay, endurance is not an item. Abigail has no items. Now, here's the thing that really is going to suck. Jack Bellows has his musket. His musket is taken away. Lady Hanbrook, you scum. And this goes to the bottom of the abandoned keep. I keep all the discarded cards facing this way in the bottom of the decks. Oh, man. So we were marched out of town and shoved into the crossroads. Well, that is just lovely. Alright, so Lady Hanbrook has them marched out of town to the crossroads. And because it's a mystery card, it is not a player's turn. We do not have to encounter the actual crossroads. Because normally it says roll a d6 and you do this. But they don't have to because it is not either of their turns. It is the mystery phase. So there you go. And I believe Jason Hill, the designer of the game, had cleared that up a while ago. I just had to look it up quickly because I want to make sure I'm trying not to make too many errors. And if I do, to try and get them corrected as we go. All right, that's going to be it for today. I know it was a pretty short episode. Not a heck of a lot happened. Well, we have the track going down one, which is not good. And we got the key. We got the forgotten key, the cursed key, which is probably going to help us in the showdown. At least I hope it will. And yeah, so let's zoom the camera out. We're going to wrap up our episode for today. Alright, well, that's going to wrap up our episode for today. Well, at least Abigail got herself completely cured at the doctor's office. And we lost the musket for Jack Fellows. That sucks. It really does. And so there you have it. Now, one of them is probably going to want to move here and try and get the investigation. But then we got to deal with the murder of crows. Ugh, the Scarecrow! Alright, can we take him down? I don't know. We got probably at least another half dozen episodes to go before we have to track him down and try to take him out. I don't know if we're going to do it. We're going to give it a try, though. So thanks so much for watching along. Thanks for your comments, subscriptions, likes, dislikes, participation of any kind. It really helps out my channel. I really appreciate it. This is A Touch of Evil. And yes, I have the Something Wicked expansion. I have the Coast expansion. I have the 2 character pack expansions. And I have the 2 online, I think they were card expansions. I forget what they're called. But I don't have, there was a couple, I think there's a couple of more monsters that you can get off the website, and I did not get those ones, but man, I've got so much, I don't think I'm going to need them. Anyway, thanks so much. Hope to see you next time. Continuation of A Touch of Evil against the Scarecrow.